They don't know I'm live.
Are we going live?
You're live on YouTube.
Stop.
YouTube. We're live
Hello,
on
hello.
YouTube. This is the first time I went live on YouTube. Since we're having experiences together for the first time, why not just go live on YouTube?
With it. Hi.
So, this is Laura from New York, and this is Nicole from New York.
Hello.
And we are doing a one-day intensive today at the center. I'm excited.
So intense. Let me put my seatbelt on.
Yes, it's gonna be.
Let me strap myself in here.
Strap herself in. So I've never done live, so this is our first live. Woo! Mediumship in
Premiere.
Chicago is the title.
Okay.
Mediumship in Chicago. So while you guys have been here, well, you met some of the girls that you guys interact with online. Now, honestly, what would you say is the difference? And we deal with so many people everywhere, right, guys? Like, it's like all over online.
Yes.
People live everywhere.
Yes.
But, you know, New York and Chicago, you know, they be like going there, you know. Honestly, I love my New York people. I vibe with them 120%. They deal with my crazy ass so well. I've never had anybody be judgmental towards me. You guys are welcoming. Even when I went to New Jersey and I did the gallery with, it was with Courtney and with,
I'm gonna say I think sometimes New York gets a bad rap. Like people think that New
Yeah.
Yorkers are mean, but we're not.
no, I honestly
Very
can
welcoming.
say that.
Everywhere, that's the reality.
You're right.
People everywhere.
You're so right. Very true.
You know, you can't say that people aren't nasty in New York. They are, but I'm sure in Chicago they are too. There's nastiness everywhere.
That's very true. Absolutely.
But who does Lillian attract? What kind of people does Lillian
Good
attract?
fucking people. I attract good people. I'm just saying.
That you do.
You know what? I really genuinely do. One time I had this lady. I mean, I'm not saying I don't track other things, right? We're showing this human experience. But did you guys eat?
Yeah, we did. Did
Okay.
you?
I'm just gonna stop at Dunkin' Donuts real quick.
Okay.
Well, because I wasn't sure if you guys did or not, and I was like, okay, we could
You
get
have
a
to know
coffee.
water. We're a little scarred.
We're like, we better hydrate.
That's
We better
funny
feed ourselves.
as heck. So I'm always Mrs. Drink water. The teacher says, drink water, stay hydrated. They come to the center, there's no water.
No water.
Go
There was
figure.
a water situation.
We had a water situation.
Yes.
But, for me, like, I like spiciness. And I was born in Patterson, New Jersey. I remember when I went over there with Natalie and Courtney, and I was on the train because I told her, don't worry about it. I don't want her to be, pick me up in the airport because it's a commute.
Okay.
I realized that it was just crazy. And I was like, I wanted to take the train. I want to look outside.
Yeah.
And when I was passing Patterson, New Jersey, which is where I was born, oh my God, I felt like this immense feeling in my heart, and I started to cry. And I think it's beautiful how your soul knows.
Yes.
Shit.
You were
I-
connected to your roots.
Yeah, I promise you. I was like, oh my God, what a beautiful experience, It was a beautiful experience for me. And I feel like I connect with you guys just because you're sincere, you're real. I'd rather have somebody be crazy and be real, be crazy, but be real and be like, I got you, girl, I got your back. Like, honestly, I forgot my keys yesterday to the center. We couldn't get in. Not once did any of these ladies be like, this dumb bitch. Or, they're like, well, what are we doing?
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Plan B.
whatever. That's fucking, I don't know what I would do. I don't want them to go home. They're not going home. They're not going home. But, how beautiful is that to me? That they would even just come here from New York, trust the process that they're in, and know that that they could be safe with me. I appreciate that. For real, guys. Every time really I see that in my students, or you guys are my friends. You're not my students, you're my friends, like we share things together. Yeah. you know me, I'm just like, Laura, you're the same way. You say how the fuck it is, it is what it is. You say it like it is too, Mary Poppins over here. But she'll, she says what she has to say, and she's very cautious about the person that she is, and I love that about her because she's got a genuine heart. When you have a genuine heart, you really have to protect it. You can't go, unfortunately. Now it's kind of talking about in the live on, Facebook, how we are selfless. And it came from the conversation that we had yesterday.
Yes.
We are selfless. Where are you guys right now? You guys could have said, let's go on vacation somewhere. let's go somewhere else. Let's have fun. But you guys said, no, let's feed our soul.
Yeah.
Let's
But
go
this
meet
is
this
fun.
crazy Puerto Rican.
This is fun. Actually, I have a friend who said that, you know, he's really happy that I'm taking the time for me, you know, because it's always taking care of everybody else.
But
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
We don't mind that, and that's the problem.
Yes. Yes.
Laura, you're the same way. Like, you're the fixer. I could tell, like, having you hold the space for me. Like, I know I'm all good. When Laura's here, she'll be like, all right,
Let's
you
do
you
this.
got your charger, girl? You know? And then you have Mary Poppins over here, like, all right, let's think about this. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back. We don't make this work. You know, Lily, I got you. I'm looking at it this way. Look at it this way, you know?
You were your
And-
stylist, your producers.
Yeah, everything. It's like, hey.
And it's like your soul is full when you're around like-minded people, and people make your soul happy.
That's so
It's
true.
just at ease.
And that's priceless.
100%.
It's like having your feet in the sand. It's
Yes,
like being in the ocean.
It really is.
You know,
It really is.
maybe, you know, I thought we all, you know, ah. Hold on, I gotta order my coffee. Do you guys want something?
Yeah, I do actually.
Let me have a. I always get it wrong, guys. Me and my Spanglish. What is that? The ice is an icy coffee, but it's
Latte. Iced latte.
Is it latte? Okay, I like a medium latte.
Hot latte?
What is she?
Hot,
No.
cold, or iced latte. Wait, what?
Cold. Wait,
You want?
am I? Is it a frappe? Is a frappe cold?
I don't drink.
you
Oh
don't?
yeah. Oh wait, they have frozen coffee. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you want then.
But I always say it wrong. I always.
You made it a
I got
whole
a
lot more
call.
complicated.
Let me help you.
See?
Welcome to Lily's world. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'll have a medium cold coffee with extra cream.
All right, wait. You know what? I'm gonna order something, and we'll just say two. Okay?
Okay.
Are you there? Hi. Hello?
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Could we have two medium caramel crazed iced lattes, skim
Milk?
milk,
Milk?
yeah, with skim milk
On both?
on both, less ice on both,
Light ice?
light ice with whipped cream.
And no?
That's a sexy drink.
I just want simple. I would like a medium ice
You want
cream
whipped cream?
tea.
And also,
Yes, with cream.
yes, with whipped cream. And also a medium
Iced
green tea.
with a lemon.
With a lemon, please.
We don't have green tea ice.
Fucking A.
What?
What about regular
We
iced
got people
tea?
from New York here. What type of crap is this?
All right.
No, I'm just
regular,
joking with
regular.
you.
Regular iced tea?
Regular? Do you have regular iced tea?
With lemon?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Sweet or unsweet?
Sweet or
That's unsweet.
unsweetened is perfect. And then let me have a dozen donuts. You guys like any
Mix?
specific?
Yeah, mix it up. Variety.
Mix it up. Make sure
Mix
there's
it up.
enough sugar stuff in there.
Okay, anything else?
And I would like an order of hash browns. That would be all. Thank you. He's probably like,
Poor
what?
man.
What was the joke yesterday that the joke at the drive-thru, a medium for the mediums? It's like, we were like mediums because we're mediums, right? And then we're cracking up, right? And so, I'm sorry, what is it? And we're like mediums for the, no, we're good. We're like mediums for the mediums, right? And then he still gave us a large.
But you know what? I think that was a
Apparently.
medium because large is really big. That's why I always get medium because it's really. Are we still
Yeah.
live? We're still live.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
It's
Kate's
the first
waving.
time. Is she
Kate's
waving at us?
Kate's waving.
Thank you.
I didn't know you could watch it.
Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. There's no privacy with Lily. It is what it is. Just saying. Toma, nena. Toma, nena.
Gracias.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for you to try this drink.
Oh man, it sounds sexy. I
Well,
was
you
falling
know.
in love as you were talking. She's good with her hands. She knows she's good with her words. Oh, these New Yorkers be on fire.
Watch out.
And then Nicole, is like Miss Smooth, and then we got Laura in the back, like, what we gonna do? All right, here's your
All right.
sexy. Ooh. The lady's looking at us.
I can't wait to see him.
This is like a little commercial for Dunkin' Donuts here.
Yeah. Ooh, hash browns are the best,
I hope
guys.
they make it
When
good
they're
here.
not frozen. Have you ever tried a hash brown?
Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good.
You want one?
Thank you. Thank you.
You happy dance? I do the happy dance when I
Happy
eat.
eating dance. Here's the lemon.
To the stop sign? Yes, ma'am, we can.
Oh,
Can
okay.
they bring me a
Oh, okay, thanks.
Thank you.
They're waiting for your
for the donuts.
donuts. Okay.
So
All right, this is made a little sweeter, a little
made
sweeter
a little
than
sweeter. Oh, I like sweet.
All right, well,
I
you
like
want
sweetness.
Relax, sweetness.
All right, well, then try the sweetness.
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 Lillian Suarez, Nicole,
All right, here's
Laura. Cheers. Today is our 1 day intensive.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have been in an elevated state.
You gotta mix it up.
Oh my God. I'm in love with the coffee.
Oh, here's
Wow.
somebody coming out of the door. Yeah, it's not for us though. So mix it up.
Ooh, it's perfect sweetness though.
Yeah. You know what? I think I got a
You have
sweet
to
spot.
write that
I
down
got a
and
little
send it
sweet
to me, girl.
spot. Okay.
You sure you want to give me this big of a coffee? Because
Yeah, you're
y'all gonna deal with me
crazy.
for the rest of the day.
Okay, now
You
next
should've got
next
an
live
extra
video.
small.
Lillian
Next live
on
video.
coffee.
I'll be back with the coffee. Coffee high. So today is a 1 day intensive. You guys are gonna be really elevated because we're gonna start with spiritual hygiene, sitting in the power. You're gonna open and you're not gonna close.
Well, then you gotta go round, buddy. Like, I mean,
Are you
But you're-
beaming at me
Leave
right
it
now?
alone.
I'm
I'm gonna
scared.
put the.
Here's your donuts.
There you go.
Thank
They
you.
have
'Cause
some
I was about to get yelled at behind me. Thank
You
you.
want to take them? You got them?
I'll give it to you. Thank you.
So we're ready to go.
You with your blue heels in your bag.
Oh, because you got me. Okay, because I take the chakra prescription serious. So when you said you could wear it, the shirt you gave me for the third eye day, I thought, well, why not bring the heels to match today and take a picture with the shirt, the glasses, the lipstick.
Love it.
I mean, we could get fancy with our chakras.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chakra swag. What? Yeah. So they got me a shirt that says spiritual gangster. Because that's what we all are.
Gangster.
Get it together. From New York to Chicago, from Chicago to New York.
The next city we need is LA. I feel like, right? Those are the top
Yeah.
three cities.
It is.
And now we
It
can
is.
get it all, right?
New York, Chicago, and LA. LA got a lot of spiritual stuff going on.
Then Paris, London.
Oh, you know what's on my bucket list, guys? We need to go. I want to go Spain.
Oh, Spain.
I want to go to Spain. So I don't think I would want to come back. It's in my. I feel it. I've
Yeah.
always felt it. When I started my journey, I would use a lot of rolls. Everything was rolls. And when I look it up, it led to Spain and how the women used to put it on their face and on not knowing. Isn't that brilliant? Then when I did my DNA, 26%
Wow.
Spaniard.
Oh my gosh, even more than you're Irish?
Yeah, I was Irish. And it wasn't by marriage, girl. I told my husband, I was like, that's why I like your Irish ass. He starts laughing. But, you know, DNA has been a great thing for me, honestly, because I really wanted to know. Honestly, I did that because I wanted to know how native I was.
Yeah.
I did because I was a lot of things were happening naturally in my healings. And when I started to work with my shaman mentor, Miriam, she's like, yeah, that's what the natives do. That's what the natives do. Like, this is, you know, like she would expand the understanding, but I was doing it automatically.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I want to know. Oh, garage sale. I love garage sales. Oh my God, guys.
Okay, there's a movie where it's like all these like animated animals, right? And there's one that just always gets distracted. And it's like, ooh, squirrel. Ooh, squirrel.
That's me. That's me.
I think
Dun
so.
dun.
Dun, dun.
There's Lily. Dun dun. Dun dun. I was telling my daughter about that today, about how like she goes, Mom, that is so cool. Like, I mean, I told
All
my
right, so
daughter
we got to tell YouTube live what's happening.
what happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Lily
Oh.
gave me a reading yesterday,
Yeah.
and my grandfather is from Switzerland who speaks French. And so Lillian's like, I feel like I want to say something, but I don't know these words. Tonton. What does tonton mean to you? And I said, I understand tonton. Because in Switzerland there was this comedian, and he used to have this funny line, which isn't really that funny if you think about it. But anyway, he would be, tu touches tonton? Tonton? Qu'est-ce que c'est tonton? And it was just like this thing that my grandfather would like, yeah, tonton, you know.
I mean, but I was telling my daughter, you have to be brave because
trust. Watch this giant freaking 18-wheeler coming
Relax,
our
guy.
way.
I know, I was kind of scared. Like, oh my God, I'm scared. Where are you going?
Yeah, we're gonna be real elevated after that
Right?
crash.
We're like, oh, no. Pull the gas up. No. So, you have to be really brave and trust to say that, because that's not a word.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It's not a word.
Right.
But I kind of
Felt it.
I guess too, because he made me feel like he spoke another language. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, you know what? It's safe to say it, because I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And plus, when you learn to trust spirit, you don't question. Yeah. Love you. When you learn to trust spirit, you don't question.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then your husband came in, which
Yes.
I have read for you before, obviously,
Mhm.
because you're my student. And so,
And your friends.
you're my friend. You're my friend. I've heard
That's
of
what she
friend.
said, right?
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
So I asked him, I said, okay, give me things I don't know.
Yes.
That you've never given me. You have an opportunity, obviously, to connect with her. But he has no problem, because he's such a great communicator. And I think what's very interesting about him is, as you have evolved as a medium,
Yes.
he's grown with you.
I think so too.
No,
Because-
like, it was effortless to have him there. And he didn't come in first.
Yeah.
He was smart enough to let the grandfathers come in first.
Yep.
Because it was a recording that we were going to submit, and I didn't want to be unauthentic.
Right.
Right? So it's like, okay.
But it's almost like he allowed those grandfathers to come in, like they were the opening act, and he knew that he was the right.
He was going to steal the show.
He was gonna steal the show like he usually does.
He's got such a great personality.
Yeah.
He does. He feels very smart.
Yeah, he was smart. He was so smart.
He feels like a very smart individual, you know?
Yep.
He really, truly does. Like, it's such an honor to work with him. And Luann Beecher also, during gallery, he grasped onto her.
Yes.
And she was like, fuck, you know? And it's interesting because you could tell he was a very loving person. Because even yesterday, I felt emotional.
Yes.
And I had to take a nice deep breath, push it down, and push it to you.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I was feeling so nicely his appreciation for me as the medium and for you as his wife.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference between mental mediumship and soul mediumship. And we were kind of talking about that yesterday.
Mhm.
So he's learned to have that soul to soul blend when he's connecting with the mediums. And I think if a medium is reading you that has not experienced that, because maybe they're more mental, that'd be such an emotional situation. Because even me, when I have connected with him, it was so beautiful and so fulfilling to feel the love that he had for you and how you guys exchanged that yesterday.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's a great thing to talk about, because people don't really think, people get, mediums, not people, get scared. Oh my God, I don't want to read that person again. Like, I already read them.
Right. You have to trust that new stuff is
Yeah,
gonna...
always.
Actually, I had that experience. One of my really, really good friends, who's also a 9/11 widow, I know everything. I felt like I knew everything, right? And her husband came to me, and I'm like, he's coming to me. And I was afraid in some way, because I was like, I know everything. It's going to look like it's fake, right? But then he gave me information that I didn't know, you know? So you really don't know everything, you know? So that was really a great thing. But going back to Greg and his involvement, I think I agree that he has totally, like, before I would get numbers, I would get times, I would get signs. I still do, but now it's different. Like, now I get
His presence
more.
is louder, right?
Yeah.
Because he knows how the spirit body can be, you know, near to people that are still having this physical experience.
Yeah. But what I don't feel as a medium, when I feel like intense love that a spirit has for that person, I feel like I like physically feel it. Like we're moving. Oh shit. We're not moving. Oh my God.
Welcome to the life of a medium. Because literally that's how we are.
It's not in park. We did move. Holy shit. I thought we were crashing. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm laughing so hard. That was great. Oh, wait.
All right. Well, I'm good.
We're good now. We didn't die. The car
Still
is staying
here.
still.
I'm crash
Because
into
I have
anybody.
stick shift, guys, so she opened the door and it did feel like we moved a little bit.
Well, I saw it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that
so
was funny.
funny.
That was funny.
Yeah, so do you remember what we were talking about before the
The
almost
emotion.
crash?
The emotion.
Oh,
the
so
emotion.
you can feel it too.
I can
the
feel
soul
it.
to
But
soul blend.
when I hear my husband come in or feel him come in, I don't get that emotional, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't have, like, listen, I feel like a lot of times when spirit comes through, there's always messages of love, but there's just sometimes certain people where it's so intense.
They push forward. So I don't know. For me, I call that merging. Paul Jacobs calls that soul to soul blend. So does Andy Bean. So does Mavis Patilla. And they believe that again when the souls start to blend.
Yeah.
And I feel like when the term I've always used, or just always came to me, on how the closest I could explain it was merging.
Yeah.
For me, it's almost like here's your presence, and then this is the presence of the loved one, and it's almost like their presence pushes forward. And you're still obviously in control fully, but their personality comes in front of yours.
Yes.
Their emotions comes in front of yours, so it blends, and theirs kind of comes to the front. You know, it's so beautiful.
I've done a reading one time, and my friend said my facial expressions was just
Changed.
like her mom. She
Yep.
saw her mom. I look nothing like her blue-eyed, blonde-haired mom, but she's like, my facial expressions.
Transconfiguration, like they
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah,
push
yeah,
forward.
yeah, which was pretty cool.
Well, this has been a great conversation.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to see what this intensive has in store for
I mean,
us
because
today.
like all these hours will be together, exercise,
Not to mention,
lecture,
can I just do a little
exercise,
plug
lecture.
for Who to Who? You walk into that center and you feel the energy like beyond.
Aw.
And there's 3 rooms in there, plus the hallway. You feel a lot in the hallway too. You feel it all.
And it's interesting because every room, for me, I feel like feels different.
yes, 100%.
So we call it
yep.
the Earth Room.
The Earth Room is the
It's
first
my
one, yeah.
room, right? Because they have all the dream catchers
The
and
shaman.
the shaman stuff in there, and then you have
Things from your roots.
yeah, absolutely, ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Stephanie. She has her grandma's couches that passed away. She's the massage therapist, and she does Reiki.
Angelic room.
It's like you're going into a galactical journey in there with her,
Yes,
you know, and the way
yeah.
she talks and she
I love that
reads
room.
you.
Yeah.
And then you have the rainbow room, which is like the frequency of all the colors, and we painted the walls on the colors of the chakras, but we put selenite powder in the
Yeah,
paint.
you could feel it. You could feel it.
So some people are like, "Whoa, I feel kind of lightheaded." Or,
Now, is that the only room that has selenite in the paint?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she used it when she painted her room. 'Cause I think I remembered for her to do it when she did the front room. But
Okay.
when I do mine, I want to do it
Yeah.
for sure. Oh my God,
Yeah.
imagine that.
Ooh. It already has so much energy in it.
Oh, how good though to have
But
a
yeah,
break.
if you guys are in Chicago area, Who to Who, 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 number 2, HOO.
Because who to who, meaning when I came up with that name was because I figured who will heal who.
Right.
I didn't want this to be one specific thing. I wanted to be everything and anything that people needed to be.
Right. And you know what? People are ever changing too, right? I'm not the person, you know, there's always that root of the I am still the same person, but then it's like changes, you know?
I'm sorry, just to get, we're moving.
Oh, shit, we're moving. That will be fun to rewatch.
Yes, the gosh. It's not moving. It's just her opening the door. All right, we're gonna go because I gotta
All right.
prep the room. Thank you, YouTube. We'll be going on live more. This is my first time, and I figured I would want to share with these beautiful ladies because they are my right hand, and I appreciate them. So bye, everybody, for now. Adios. Lo vemos.
I'm going to take all my beverages
Okay.
with me.
So